As if you couldn't tell, it's Kung Fu Week on the Movie Reviewers 100. My name is Scott, also known as Cineram. I do the Thursday reviews here on this channel, and I wanted to talk to you about a film that came out, at least as far as I'm concerned, in 1998. Lethal Weapon 4. No, that's not the movie I'm talking about. Lethal Weapon 4 came out in 98, and of course this was the movie that introduced many Americans, including myself, to Jet Li. And around the time the movie came out, some company put out a whole bunch of Jet Li's older stuff from China on video for the first time, at least in general release. A lot of it was badly redubbed in English, but I had a chance to watch a lot of this stuff when it came out, and the one title that really stuck out to me as far as the fight scenes go is called Twin Warriors, or at least that's the American version of it. The authentic title is Tai Chi Master, and this movie was directed by Yuen Woo-Ping, or Woo-Ping? Yuen Woo-Ping, I believe that's his name. He is the fight choreographer for The Matrix, and for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and for the Kill Bill movies. And so this movie, not only was he fight choreographer, he was also director. So there's a huge, mad amount of incredible fight scenes. Not like Matt Damon or Daniel Craig style fight scenes. I'm talking about guys leaping huge distances through the air and then balancing perfectly on poles with no support, and just scads and scads of guys all leaping and flying all over the place with giant poles and spears and swords. Jet Li plays a guy named Jun Go, right? And then his best friend is Chin Go, and they are a couple of monks studying at a Shaolin temple in China, and they started there as little kids. And Jet Li's best friend, Chin Go, he's kind of a troublemaker. He's always looking to get away with stuff and doesn't like authority. And Jun Go is always trying to cover for him, trying to make it seem like he's not doing anything wrong, trying to keep him out of trouble. So they're sort of like the resident troublemakers of the monastery. And they're learning martial arts, but they're also, being told to keep oneself in reserve and to learn discipline, which is not something they're eager for. They really like fighting each other quite a lot. They love fighting. So at one point during a competition, when Chin Go demonstrates a little bit too much ability, the both of them are thrown out of the school, and they've got to basically go to town, which they're not familiar with. They don't deal with women at all. They don't deal with large groups of people, just other monks. And they get involved in this big sort of revolution where there's this warlord who's using the army to extort money from all the villagers and merchants. Chin Go, he ends up kind of joining the other side and being sort of the bad guy. So it sort of comes down to a conflict between the two old friends, basically. The American version is titled Twin Warriors, but they're not twins and they're not even brothers. They're just friends. Michelle Yeoh is also in this movie. She's a woman who her husband left her for another woman, and she just sort of gets caught up in the mix. The story is not really the strong point of this film, or the plot, and especially not the dialogue. I mean, it's dubbed in English badly, and a lot of the dialogue is very weirdly translated. And they've got this one scene where characters just don't seem to do things oftentimes that make a lot of sense. Jun Go gets a job in a restaurant, and the guys there are like, "Why don't you start waiting tables?" He's like, "Sure." And another guy's like, "How about you clean my underwear?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll do that too, no problem." And it's just like, what is that? But you don't see a movie like this for the plot or the characters. You see it for the fight scenes, and they're extraordinary. There's like 5 really, really big, extraordinary fight scenes. And if you love those martial arts style movies, they're really sort of out there, outlandish fight scenes. I don't think you can go wrong with this movie. Hopefully at some point they'll have a better release of it with the original dialogue and subtitle and what have you, but right now you sort of make do with what you got. Twin Warriors, aka Tai Chi Master. So anyway, that's my review, and we've got a new theme starting tomorrow, so I hope you tune in for that. Be sure and check out the other guys, subscribe if you haven't already, and is my tongue orange because I've just been eating like frozen yogurt that's like mango? Peach, actually. Take it easy, guys. Later.